Welcome to Voice of Greatness. I am Emily Awero, and every week we sit down with different people to hear their story, their struggles, and journey to success. And today we are honored to host an incredible person in our midst. He is a content creator, a musician, and I would like him to introduce himself.
Thank you, Emily.
Welcome.
And my name is Mr. Njau, but my official name is Joseph Kariuki Njau.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Njau, kindly take us back to your background. Where were you born from? Where you are raised, and what was your childhood like?
Okay. I've come from Nakuru, if you understand, if you know Nakuru,
Yeah.
in a place called Solai, Kambazi, Subukia, that area.
Okay.
And that is Mr. Njau background.
Wow, nice.
Yes.
Mr. Njau, where did you go to school? And what was your education journey?
Wow. I went in a school called Munyaka Primary,
Yeah.
and I joined Akwis Secondary.
Okay.
The Munyaka Primary and Akwis,
Yeah.
like 5 kilometers.
Okay.
So because of the background where I came from, our parents were unable to take me beyond other secondary.
Okay.
Because I was called in a secondary called Elbagon High School, but I did not manage there. So I decided to join just a high school that is within the village. Yeah.
Okay. And after completing your high school, did you see yourself becoming the person you are today, or were there any challenges you faced?
Oh yes, I can say I had a dream of becoming a journalist.
Okay.
When I was in class 7.
Okay.
In class 7. But I wanted to become a journalist and also a psychiatrist or someone dealing with the psychologist. But I decided to focus in media because hapo ndo nilisikia kuna uzito sana and I have that talent.
Okay.
So I decided to follow that journey of journalism.
Wow, nice. Yeah. And okay, during the journey of becoming a journalist,
yes,
did you see yourself in a position that you feel like this is the time I'm giving up, or were there any circumstances that led you to saying that you're giving up?
Okay, in our village where I come from, education and young people, they are two different things.
Okay.
So even some people, they didn't hawako wanamaliza even primary. Mtu akimaliza class 8 alikuwa ameachieve sana.
Okay.
Ukiingia secondary unakuwa a talk of the town. But I wanted education. I love education even today. But even where you come from that background, your parents and the villagers, if there is you can't have that spirit of education, so hata uta give up, unaona? But siku give up because I remember sasa nikijoin nilikuwa nimedrop 3 years and I dropped nikienda class 1. Just imagine when I was just almost to join class 1. So because during then affording education was very tough thing in Zamoi, and so when I had there is a free education, nikaruka mbio kwa hiyo free education. And nikaomba God to help me to pursue what I wanted. And nilifika high school, I started doing presentations at journalism, whereby I formed a press club, and nikakuwa mimi ndo chairman, and then I formed a team there, and that team tukapeana majina funny such that hata ukisema unasomea news na mtu fulani watu walikuwa wanacheka tu juu ya jina. Unaona? Whereby during then people used to call me Simon Makonde when I was reporting. Hata ni wengi sana wanajua my real name nikikuja kumaliza. And after completion of Form 4, after graduating the Form 4 part of it, I wanted to come and pursue now journalism in college. And I had 3 campuses zenye nilikuwa natamani sana ni join. Nilikuwa natamani sana Daystar, Zetech and NIBS. So Daystar, obvious mzazi hana pesa ya kwenda shule. Hata kwenda kusomea hiyo course hata popote pale hakuwa nazo. Nikamwambia nikienda kumaliza Form 4 nikamwambia I wanted to join a certain college and pursue journalism. And sasa nikasikia pia pocket financial soundness, hakuna pesa. So nikashindwa kutaenda aje. So I decided to come and look for a college where I can come and do my mass communication without mzazi kujua. You can just understand that mzazi hakuwa anajua naenda kutafuta institution. And by then Zetech ilikuwa just a college, haikuwa university. Then Daystar singeweza pesa, so nikaweka X. Zetech also ilikuwa inaamka, so siko na feel hiyo vibe yake. Nikaweka X. So nikabakisha to join NIBS. So ndo nikatoka from Nakuru up to here Rongai, nikakuja nika-inquire for place naweza somea mambo za journalism, na nikaingia NIBS College. Yes.
Wow. This story is such an inspiration. And okay, what was that one that kept you going despite the challenges you faced?
My background. If everyone given up in where you come from, toka nyumbani, who else will come and will become the icebreaker? Or we don't have that agreement pale nyumbani ati wewe ndo last born, sasa wewe ndo utakuja ushikilia hawa zi. Unaona? It's upon you yourself. You need to become an icebreaker. Ujue kama kuna wengine nyuma yangu, I need to do something unique and I need to reach there. You see? So kwangu mimi tulikuwa tunaraiziwa tukiwa wanne. My sister hakumaliza. My other cousin hakumaliza. My other cousin hakumaliza. So nikabaki last born kwa education. Mimi ndo nilikuwa like last born. Then nianza ku give up ama nienda nifanya vitu za polytechnic huko. So I decided, okay, because of the background, let me go for it. Hiyo ndo keep on every time.
What was that one book that you read ikakufanya ukue the person you are today, and why did you prefer reading it?
Okay, before mimi napenda sana kusoma vitabu, mostly inspirational. And hata si vitabu peke yake, even some quotes. Nilikuwa na quote ambayo inanimotivate sana, hata nilikuwa na save mahali na iandika. Every time, hata ukienda kwa Facebook yangu angalia miaka kitambo 2019, you'll get that hizo quotations. Ikisema tomorrow belongs to people who prepare for it today. If you do your preparation today, tomorrow you will bear some fruits. And that's why combining that quote plus the books zenye nimesoma, I used also to read books za kina Ken Walibora, like Siku Njema, a nice storybook, the storybook ya Siku Njema. So zilikuwa zinanipea inspiration. Kuna book ingine pia nasomaga inaitwa Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits. It's like umezoea kwenda usingizi saa moja. Hizo small habits, atomic habits. Instead now useme you prolong, useme nitakuwa naenda hadi saa 3. Ama unaenda ukisongesha hivyo, hiyo habit inakuja inakuwa kitu kingine ambayo haieleweki. So ukisoma that book of Atomic Habits, it will motivate you. Itakumotivate. So ni venye saa tuko hapa ku discuss about that book, but hiyo ni one of the book ambayo nimesoma na Siku Njema, plus now quotes nyingi sana zinanimotivate.
Wow, Mr. Joe, you have told us much and I'm so inspired by your story. Okay, my last question. What was that one word that kept you going despite everything, despite challenges, and what inspired you to become the person you are today?
Okay, I do understand one thing, that Emily is Emily. Mr. Njau is Mr. Njau.
Yeah, true.
If you tamper with your life, don't expect to get another duplicate of Mr. Njau.
Wow.
Mr. Njau will remain original Mr. Njau. So what I'm supposed even to do right now, I do understand that I'm the head of the generation to come. You need to understand that. So hata wao pia watakuwa wakifurahia. My grandfather alikuwa anapenda vitabu. So you also follow that area. Unaona? Again, I told you I'm an icebreaker. Even in our village, kitu ambayo haijafanywa, so I want to be the founder of that thing. I want to become the first person. Kama ni nyumbani watu hawajafika high school, I want to become the first person. Not that I'm competing, it's because I want to motivate generation nyingine inakuja, because kuna kitu kama chain. Unaona, if you don't overcome that chain, hiyo nini inabaki hivyo. Wakifika form 4 wanafika form 4, wakifika college wanafika college. Wakikuwa they don't have vision, kila mtu atakuwa they don't have vision. Unaona? Sasa hata watakuuliza unaenda mbele kufanya nini? Na kama our grandfather hajavuka hapa, who are you? Unaona? So, and there is a certain movie napenda inaitwa I think inaitwa Seeker. Legend of the Seeker. Legend of the Seeker is that person anointed one, like the way David was anointed person. Unaona? So lazima pia ufuate hiyo mafuta yenye Mungu amekupea, hata kama hujakuja kwa anointiwa na mtu mwingine. Kuna you are chosen one. So you need to be to work like a chosen one. So for me, I have a lot to achieve. You have not asked me whether about even my talent. You have not asked me about the future because yes. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so take us through the journey of your music career and how did you achieve what you always wanted to achieve?
I'm still there. Heading there. And my talent, sio talent ya kujiekelea, because when nikiwa mdogo tu hivi I used to see my mother akidance na akiimba. Akiimba. So siko najua ati mimi mwenyewe nitakuja kuwa mtu msanii ama nini. And she used to dance. Nashangaa what is mama anafanya nini? Lakini pia unapata pia songs anaziimba na sijui kama alikuwa anatunga ama zilikuwa from the church, unaona? So mimi mwenyewe nikiwa primary nikaanza kuona nitengeneza nyimbo, shairi. Yaani hizo shairi kwanza na zimaster. From there hizo shairi nikaanza kuziconvert zikakuwa song. And without forgetting, I was a prefect nikiwa primary na but I was the first person noisemaker, monitor akitisha noisemaker zake anapeana na ameanza na style jao. Sasa na mimi na sample tu kadhaa napeana, lakini mimi siko nakosa kwa noise making because ikifika saa 8 tulikuwa tunaenda nyuma ya darasa, kwa darasa ndani tu, but tuna make music, tuna make noise, tunagonga desk, unapata hadi wale wengine wamekuja hii side nyingine. Nikienda high school after kumaliza form 4 nikarecord a song inaitwa The Start. That's why I wanted also nikija Nairobi a place where I can nurture my talent. Nikarecord a song inaitwa The Start. Hiyo nilifanyia Subukia. And I combined, we did a collabo of 4 people. 4 people, mmoja wao saizi ako side za Kuwait, one of the artists, au wengine sijui kwenye wako. And my music imekuwa hivyo kila siku. I have like 200 plus songs written kuanzia even during nikiwa primary. Na some of my songs hata ukisikiza zinakuwa inspiration. Ni kitu nimeona. Unaona? Yes.
Kindly sing for us a verse of one of your songs.
One in kesho. It's right now. Thank you for having me though. Okay. Orodha ya ajabu, majina yaliyoandikwa pale, mengi nayajua, wengine ni marafiki, wengine ni majirani, wengine ni marafiki tuliokuwa na utotoni. Tuliamka kwa mshangao kwenye kijiji chetu, tuliamshwa na mshangao kwenye kijiji chetu, ghafla ilitanda. Yani, let me sing another one. And about that song, it's tuliamka siku moja kwa village, kupata majina imeandikwa hivi. Hiyo song naita list ya mazishi. Kupata majina yameandikwa, imebandikwa kwa mti hivi. So it's a nice song. I'm about to record that song. And majina yaliyokuwa pale mengi yalikuwa na stua about that song. And it's a true story. It's a true story. Someone transmitted the viruses, kila disease, na yeye akaenda akatengeneza list ya watu wote ambao wako hapo hivyo. You see? So wait for that song. So we have another one, and it's a rap song. And if you know Mr. Ruben, Mr. Ruben anaipenda. Ukimuona umwambie anaipenda hiyo song and it's about to come. It's a rap song. I'm challenging Khaligraph Jones. And yes, because rapa ni wengi Kenya. Okay, to the K, to the E, to the Y, kimsanii. Tofauti yangu na Khaligraph Jones ni mwili tu. Mimi ni mnoma kwa rap, niko juu. Unaweza attest kwa laini mbili tu. Nikiingia studio napiga moto bila guru. Ijapokuwa nimekonda bado niko heavyweight. Zinapotea. Sitaki waibe. Unajua sasa Khaligraph na hiyo scale I convert. Yes. So mob ni venye sasa I don't want to sing them here all, but I have a YouTube channel they can follow there.
Kindly tell us your YouTube page name.
My YouTube page is key for the ufunguo. And msanii. Msanii means artist. And Key Msanii official. The name Key and Msanii, nikiwa mdogo there is a nickname mtu anapeagwa like Emily, kama anakuita like you, what's a nickname? Emmy. Nickname. So yangu ilikuwa walikuwa wananiita Key.
Okay.
because of the Joseph Kariuki.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so they wakachukua Joseph
Okay.
Kariuki na mimi
Yeah.
artistic
Yeah.
nikaichukua nikaiweka key
Kim
ya
Msanii.
key, and
Okay.
then that key nikasearch nikaona key is an important person, ama hata ukisoma geography ulikuwa unapata key
Yeah.
notes. So even in kwa game I want to be a key.
Yeah.
Key something ambayo ni identical but in a unique way. Then msanii is full of vitu mingi, multiple talents.
Yeah.
So I can sing, I can rap, I can do spoken word,
Okay.
I can also act.
Yeah.
I'm a journalist by profession also. Yani hizo multiple arts zikiwekwa pamoja, that's why jina msanii inakujia hapo. And then official, okay, hakuna key msanii mwingine Kenya, but nimeweka official ndo wajue. That's my page.
Okay. Wow, Mr. Njau,
Thank you.
I think I'll request for another episode because your story has really encouraged me.
Okay.
Despite the challenges you face,
Yes.
you didn't give up to this point, and I'm so happy you are most welcome here.
Okay.
Feel welcome, and
Thank you.
surely we will do another episode.
Yeah.
So guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.